Hey everybody, we are jumping back in. Let me yep, make sure. So we're jumping back in with a little bit of mantras of Mara. So a little bit more of that. We're right now in search of the cave that Ilara might be hanging out in, but we're also facing some issues. The weather is poor. I think the weather is causing a lot of issues for us, and as you can see, quite a bit of lag. So we got to deal with that. Now, we are back. We have our girl, but then we've also picked up Katerina. She was once like this girl, this little young lady here, and then she talked us into allowing her to join us and give her a
Strange
different
things
life
happen on the roads these days.
than
Best
the
stay
life
alert.
she was stuck in at this point. So we got her. We also bumped into the Argonian. It's around here somewhere on the road here, and so we have her as part of our crew as well. She has run off. There she is, trying to catch up with us, and we will see what happens there. Now, we're gonna go into the map real quick here. So basically, this is the. I mean, to me, it looks just like the normal map that we see normally. I mean, it might be a little bit different, right, with some added features in. Of course, the map marker is a little different. We're gonna remove that. Okay, so we know right now what we want is we got to go find a cave somewhere in this region. We're not gonna head towards. Well, we might actually head somewhere around here. And unfortunately for our quest, it doesn't tell us exactly, doesn't give us any kind of clue as to where we should really be looking. Um, so that kind of sucks. Now, one of the things I've noticed here as the rain has subsided, our lag has also kind of reduced and our performance is a little bit better. So that's good. So what we are doing right now is we're kind of testing Mantra Zamara. We're gonna see what it has, how it plays. We're gonna see what the performance is like. We're also gonna see exactly how we like playing with the characters and things like that. So if you're into this kind of thing, definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking. When you hit the subscribe button, it is free and it really does help out the channel. We are inching ever so closely to getting our first 1,000 subscribers, and I would just appreciate any help you can put forth to get us there. So right now, what we want to do is, this is a quest that I've not actually done yet, so that's why I don't know where this cave would be, and part of me is kind of hesitant a little bit, just a little hesitant to um, pursue it simply because, um, one, not knowing where the cave is. I mean, we can just run around all day and looking for a cave and just not find it.
Look at that.
And
A
then,
cave. Who knows what could be down there?
oh gosh, why did you change outfits? Okay, all right. You know what? I'm not gonna argue. I gave her armor to wear, and apparently she prefers those rags. And I'm not gonna say those rags, but we're not going to Morvarth's. Oh, Movarth's lair. We know what that one is. We know that's the vampire den, and that's all tied to the main quest of Morthal. So that would not be where we should be. Well, I think it would be poor. I would say it would be poor writing as far as the quest maker for Dark Trail. So if they made the cave the same as the one, so it's exploring a cave with glowing mushrooms. So we got to look for glowing mushrooms, because I was gonna say if they made it the same cave as this one over here, that would be very poor and not. It just, you shouldn't do that. Well, one, because there are certain requirements and certain things that happen in town that spark off, that kick off that quest, and then so using something, making the player go early. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay, I ain't mad at you. Like, I got none. Do I have a? Oh, I do. Hey, so it just to me, it was like you got to pick a different cave, even if it's one that you have to make yourself. But you don't want to use assets that's used by a different quest, because me going there before I'm supposed to might ruin the actual other quest. And then, without kind of tying them all together to, like, okay, well, if I get sent there, I get sent there, but in the process, I'm also required, or I'm being prompted to there it is. We want that first, and then we want to absorb the sky shard. So, without like prompting me to do the other things necessary for that vampire quest line, so it just wouldn't, I don't know, it just wouldn't set right with me. I don't know where I am. I think. All right. Now, I will tell you this. The one thing that I do like. Oh my God. What is that? Did you see that? Sadly, I don't know where the arrow went, or, well, I was holding down the left trigger. So basically, whatever I was shooting at, or whatever I was looking at or had been looking at, was where that arrow went. Which is, I mean, it was a cool animation for sure. Nightshade, get the torch bug. I hear something. So, yeah, we're gonna look for caves and glowing mushrooms. And the thing is, hope we just didn't go too far away from where we were needing to be. But to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't spend a whole lot of time running through this area, but I think there's another sky shard. What place is this? So I don't think this is where we want to be. Oh wow. We didn't go to Dead Man's Respite, did we? Highgate Ruins. Okay, good. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh,
You're
shoot.
gonna look good mounted on my wall.
No!
That's the best you can do.
Say it is not so. You know what? I am the worst. I'm the worst. Have to take some stuff back. Oops. This would be stealing.
Ready to get moving?
You know, you said you were born in a tribal village, but it couldn't have been isolated, could it?
There were visitors. In fact, every few years, a recruiter from the city would come to the village and conscript those in the clan who showed promise. Only a handful of hatchlings were chosen. All of them were males. Males I bested in combat 100 times over. I figured the only way I'd be a soldier was to train on my own. So, one night, I went out into the deepest swamps with nothing but a hist branch.
All right, what happened in there?
I committed myself to killing a feather serpent. On the second night, I thought I'd vanquish 3. By the first hour, my only goal was to survive. Somehow, I managed. I labored through the bog and hid inside a hollowed-out tree. I waited and watched for predators. And as I watched, I learned.
And what did you see?
I saw how the serpent camouflaged itself in the foliage, how the Leviathan waded effortlessly through the swamp, simply by refusing all effort. I saw how on bright days the lizard used the hackwing's own shadow to scuttle around unseen, and how on dark days all creatures clung to the mist. By the time I was grown, I could slay 5 feathered serpents with a single slash and do it with my eyes closed.
All right, well,
You
catch up.
lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, I'm the worst person in the world to go into combat with. And another playthrough, Uthgerd, found out the hard way as well, with an arrow to the back of the head as in that one. Now, again, I'm
Is that it? Is that your best?
I'm just not a proponent
Is that all you've got?
of I'm not a proponent of the hardcore deaths, right? It just couldn't get any arrows back, really. Because I guess I'm more kind of the mindset that there needs to be some sort of leeway, or
So, what's
you
the
can,
plan?
you see what I'm talking about?
I've been told bears in Skyrim won't attack unless
If
provoked.
the
You're
AI
one
for the
less aggressive
NPCs
stick
and
to
the
tail of a
followers
hornet's nest.
was better, where they didn't jump in your, jump in the way, as often as they do, right? So the chances of hitting them or them getting in the way is, just, very rare. Then that's way different, right? Then it's like, yeah, okay, you can, yeah, I can see it because it's just is accidental, but a death is a death. You know, they, friendly fire does have its unfortunate parts to it, but because the follower AI and everything, the way it's done here is so poor that m- most of the time the friendly fire really is just the AI putting I'm calling it AI, but putting the follower right in your direct line of sight. And there's no situational awareness, there's no combat awareness on the part of your followers to know not to get in your line of sight when you're using a bow. So, and then for some reason we can't figure that out. We can't figure out how to keep that from happening. So, in that case, I think I prefer to see them, okay, go down for the remainder of the fight. You don't even have to like recover, midway through the fight or anything. Yeah, if they're down, they're down. They're down and out, but let them recover at the end of the fight. You know what I mean? And then maybe there should be some sort of leeway there too, right? Okay, one time, two times, and then after that it's like, okay, no, you are directly hitting this person. I don't know who this person is, but you about to get an arrow, bud. That's right. Keep going. Well, clearly he was not a messenger dressed in armor, and it wasn't like he was some sort of. Is this a military camp? Look for dead bodies, missing armor. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. All right, we made it all the way to. We got to go back. We went the wrong way. We done made it all the way back to Oh, I forgot the name of the place. Solitude. Clearly not where we need to be. What house is that? Do we know what house that is? This isn't the what's name, the abandoned house, is it? It sure is. The abandoned shack. All right, so we got to go look for some caves. I don't know how confident I am being a person down already. All right, so we already found that one. We'll kind of head towards Movarth's lair, and then kind of search, say, on the opposite side or away from it.
find you.
Are you telling me? Oh, hey. Are you telling me that so I don't shoot you? Is that what you're doing? He's probably like, yeah, I need to tell you that because we've already lost one person. And I know I could have went up and I could have resurrected her. Whoa. All right. I mean, I don't mind running around in the wilderness right now because it's interesting, but I just don't feel like this is all that exciting or anything. And at no point are we getting any closer. All right, we're gonna check this ridge line here. See if we run into anything interesting. Nope, that was it. Okay. Oh hey, I don't know who that is. Let's go up here for a second. Okay. We'll check up here real quick, and then we'll go back down. Like I said, it kind of sucks not knowing where we are or what's around here. Rough Rock Camp. Who are you? Syrian. Hey, I'm not gonna take your troll fat. I was hoping there would be some caves up in this mountain. Apparently there aren't. Alright, North Cold Rock Pass. We don't need North Cold Rock Pass. Alright. Okay. Let's head back down. And then let's... And then see, to me, and then this is why I never get on the same board or the same, I don't necessarily ever agree with the adage that the fewer, I do want to read this, I'm not going to take it, but it did help our archery. About, I don't want things holding my hand. I don't want, quest markers and stuff like that. And it's like, well, that's all fine and dandy if you're given like the proper amount of clues to follow, right? So a cave with glowing mushrooms. Now, I want us to sit back and think of what could possibly be the number of caves in Skyrim, right? Granted, we are talking in just the Hallmark region. Okay, fine. But how many caves would that be? And it's with glowing mushrooms. So for me, I guess I'm not as like, hey, you can't don't give me too many hints, you know? Because it's like right now, I mean, having a quest marker or more hints than I probably need is better than having no hints and no clue as to which way I'm supposed to be going. Am I going in the right direction? And then so what we got to do is we got to figure out what signs are we looking for glowing mushrooms. Are they going to just be sitting right outside the cave as we go in? Who killed the... That's who killed it. Don't hit her. Oh shoot, wrong button. Okay, wait. Thank you. All right. I want the twin blade. All right. Ooh. See how she went down? And then it was fine that she stayed down until the end of the fight. And look at that, a ring of minor striking. Yes. Ancient Nord sword. Ooh, Legions of the Dead. Amulet of Stendar. We'll take that. We'll take that. Oh, those for sure. Waifu dessert. Number 13 out of 15. Okay. All right. I'm gonna Ancient Nord Greatsword. What's my carry weight right now? Oh yeah. Okay. Um. So yeah, we found out what killed the elk. I'm sitting there going like, what killed it? Well, turns out. I don't think it was the bear that, I don't know. Could have been the bear that took it down. That would be crazy if it was. So back to figuring out. So what I like is we actually do have our block button, right? So that's cool. All right. Nice. Nice. I didn't even use the hunting bow of fire. And my arrow's right there. Can I not get it? Can I have it? Can I? Now there are some, as you can see, there's a ton of question marks, and every time we get closer to one of those sky shards, hey, look, Dead Man's Respite. God dang it! All right, we're gonna do this. This is part of the Legend of the Legend of the Dragonborn, Legacy of the Dragonborn, something of the Dragonborn. So you collect,
Drogo,
and then
taste these
we
bloody
excavate the
head
sites.
flesh. Nothing feels more awkward than trying to cut bone.
We're not going in.
Old ruins. Nordic by the looks of it.
You hear something? Yeah, I'm grabbing the Blue Mountain flowers.
Is this what you want?
She got lucky. She ran right in front of the bow. Am I missing? Here, I'm gonna put the dot right on it. See, it drops before he gets there. Just a little bit more, a little more. Right there. God dang it. I don't want to chase you clear across Tarnation here. I would like it if you hit it, though. Am I just not seeing where it's landing? Because it looks like it's landing right at its feet. There we go. Was that like 20 shots? Probably not that many. Oh, there's a sky shark way all the way up there. What's that right there? Okay. Uh-oh. What killed this guy? Probably another spider. Oh, okay. Could have been the bear, too. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I was about to say that almost... She went down awfully quick, and he's running. Where's my thing? Yeah, I know I saw it. Okay. She got him. That scared the crap out of me. No. No. She's going down. I just have to be not the one that takes her down. Am I out of arrows? I'm probably out of arrows. All right, girl. All right, girl. I know you're hurting. You stay there. Nice. All right, girl. All right. All right. I know. I know. I know you're some great warrior and everything. Hey, we got the rabbit. We got the blue. Where did the bear go? He didn't fall down the mountain, did he? Well, he rolled right on down. Okay. I gotta be honest with you, that scared the crap out of me. That loud noise. I was like, what? Oh, hey, I got an arrow back. I wasn't the one that killed the rabbit, was I? Alright. Another die shard. Okay. I doubt very seriously that this is what we're looking for. Because I can't remember the name of the cave anymore. Brood Cavern is not it. I saved
Smell
because we're about to fight some hag ravens.
that. Bears will come soon enough.
Oh my god! That weapon is OP. That weapon is OP. Oh, we got some arrows. Oh, we got a hat too. Oh, dang. Sorry. Some fire arrows. Ooh, more fire arrows. Yes. All right. I don't need a blood bucket. Why do you have a blood bucket? Equivalent to feeding on human blood for vampires. Seriously, you weren't a probably were. Probably were. Alright. Hold on. Nope, I don't want to do that. I didn't want to do that either. That's what I wanted to do. So we could see. Alright. Uh-huh. Was that it? No glowing mushroom? Ooh! Hey. Hey. Okay. I think that's everything. Wait, what was in the crate? The chest? I think we already looted everything. Alright. So we left her with the gloves and the boots. And was she a vampire? Okay, so we're running around. OP is all get up. I mean, I just start swinging that thing, and it's just taking things out. I'm not using any other weapon besides the bow. You know, for long distance. But other than that, Yeah, we'll get up and we'll go. We'll get up and hurt some people with this one here. Holy cow, that's a nice one. The twin blade. That's what it's called. So, oh, you want to come? You want to fight? You're gonna come at me. You're gonna come at me and get unalive with a quickness. With a quickness. I don't even know if it's fair to use this thing anymore. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Is that floating? Let's check it out. Yep. All right. I think we got some. Thank you for your service. Let's look. Let's head this way. We have to be careful though. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's a camp right over yonder there. And that's full of bandits. And the last thing we want to do is go and entice some bandits. The crabber shanty. Ooh, we need that. We can take that. All right, that's it. That's the beauty of all right. Oh, look at that. Hey, Yurik. Don't mind if I take the crab meat and stuff, do you? All right, thank ya. Thank ya. All right, so I'll show you real quick. Rock warbler egg mixed with blue mountain flower gives you a healing potion. Okay, so that you can see our shard looks like being that camp. Well, that camp is full of bandits. Like, yeah, if you even get to the bridge, I think there's booby traps right across on the other side. I need to do the smart thing. Is look around, see if I see any signs of a cave. Hey, can I trade some things with you? Can I? Let's see. I want to create an outfit for you. I'd like you to wear a standard outfit. Okay. Yeah. See. Let's do this. All right. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But if I put you in either scout or hide, I think, or should I put you in the Valen wood? I think I'm gonna put you in the Valen wood. Do I have any shoes for you? I don't. I don't right now. So, okay. There you go. Oh, you're just gonna go barefoot? Just gonna go barefoot, no shoes. Okay. Well, I'll keep on the lookout for boots for you. Boots and gloves. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. So let's go back to this. Exploring a cave with glowing mushrooms. Great. See, even if you could just tell us, like, even in this case, right? You don't have to put a marker on it, but knowing the name of the cave or the name of, say, the mountain range or whatever, right, would really help narrow it down. Then we could just look for that. But a cave with glowing mushrooms helps no one. Hey, how you doing, bud? I'm gonna die because I can't hit the thing in the water. Back up. Back up. You see that? In the water, I couldn't hit it. And it was just gonna keep chomping at me, whittling me down until I got either smart enough to realize, oh, a cave with glowing mushrooms. I'm just thinking, how does that help? I must really like seafood. What's this up here? I think we've been here already. I think this is the mountain thing. Mm-hmm. Hallmark Hills. So my thinking is, then our cave should be somewhere around in here, right? Because now we're in the Hallmark Hills, right? Shouldn't we be able to see or find a cave?
With the return of the dragons, the world watches Skyrim with bated breath. Our actions are the means of which fate will chart its course.
Okay. Okay. We're going to discover a lot of different areas for sure. Sure would be nice to find a cave with glowing mushrooms. Oh, snap. Got a little hazardous up here, but all is okay. A cave with glowing mushrooms. Yes, I'm going to keep saying it. What is that? Well, now we got to go see what that is. Okay, first of all, if I could see my reticle, there it is. Oh, dang. Did we just one-shot that? Oh, it's an imp. Okay. Where are we at? Any caves over here? Possibly one with... Oh, oh, oh. Hold on a sec. Is that an ogre? Game is having some troubles. So am I. Oh shoot! Get out of there! Get out of there! Wrong button! Did I hit the left stick to sprint? And it's the wrong one. Hopefully that works. Get this reticle thing working here. I can't get past the tree. I'm stuck in the tree. Is he hurting? Or is he stuck in the tree too? Takes the reticle so long. God damn it. I missed. Can't afford to miss. He hurts. Did I get him? No! Why are you invisible? Are you a ghost? Are you serious? I'm running. Run, stupid. Where'd it go? I've lost it. I know, how do you lose a giant? A giant ogre lord. Seriously? You Ogrim Lord. Legendary. Nice. Hey! Well, yeah. All right. Um, give me a moment. That was a bit stressful. I need to recollect my composure. Yes. All right. You. Hi. Can I trade some things with you? Yes.
Of course. What are items but things to be shared among friends?
Are we friends? Is that what you're saying? Are we friends? Okay. Well, first things first. If you are my friend, then I need to give you at least one of these. This is 17 damage, 17 damage, 23 damage, 17 damage. All right. So if we were really friends, this is 23. This is technically 23 as well. So they're the same. I will give you that. Okay? And hope that you have some arrows. I will also give you that. Still haven't gotten you any shoes yet. Okay. Well, yeah, no. You'd look ridiculous with those. You put this on too. Here, you can have that. All right, we'll trade that with you. And then I kind of want to give you this, but I'm thinking, no. Okay.
You lead. I'll follow.
You did put the bracers on. Good. All right. And yep, you're wearing a backpack. We'll see if you decide to use the bow at all. Um, okay. Oh, dang. They're just sitting there in the woods waiting. Okay. Okay. All right. No complaints here. You know, a little delayed, but okay. Now, what would really be nice is if there was a cave around here with some glowing mushrooms. I'm just saying. That would really kind of like be the icing on the, icing on the cake. Especially after that ordeal that we just went through, okay? Broham, see, went through very similar thing, and it did. Let's take those boots. Sorry, man. And then we'll take the studded. Ooh, put some clothes on, bro. Let's see. Where was that at? All right. Don't remember where the other one. There it is. Okay. There's a house. Hey,
Lead on, brave traveler. Lead. Of course. How can I help?
well. Hey, right here. Let's get you these boots, man. All right. Oh, I should give you the hat. I should give you the hat.
You lead. I'll follow.
All right. I hope your feet feel better now. What the heck is going on here? What is this? Artichokes? Nobody's gonna come out yelling at me about taking their artichokes, are they? Hanging moss. Hey, ash yams. Oop, sorry. Sorry. I got a little carried away. Alright, where are we at? That I've never seen this farm before. We didn't got ourselves like lost. Where's okay, so we're still around Morthal. So we gotta head up around in here, see if we can find something up in this way. I think. Seriously? All right, do something. Oh shoot! They spit fire.
Nothing.
Good job. Good job. Didn't I just take one out up here too? Over here spitting fire. What are you thinking? We already cleared that. Yep. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Get up here. We still got, you see, we still got question. Oh, 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 okay. It was you. We still got a bunch of question marks all around us. All right. Did we already take that one out ourselves? All right. Is that our guy that we took out? I don't remember it being just an, yep. I don't remember it being right here and in the snow. I mean, I was kind of traumatized. All right, wait, which way am I headed? All right, so I'm not headed back towards Deadman. So whatever I'm looking at, I'm headed that direction. Is the sepulchre that I'm headed towards? Let's veer. Let's see if we can head that way. All right, what is this place? Oh my goodness. There's a sky shard over in there too. Okay. Is this, what's the name? This isn't the Labyrinthian or wherever you want to call it. It sure is. And look, I'm hesitant to go in here because of the, oh, not the ogres, the trolls. I don't know if I'm ready to fight and face the trolls in here yet. All right. Yeah, we may need to. This is where we are right here. Okay, so that makes sense. So we may need to move this guy. Yep, move it to right there. And then we might want to make our way in this area, see if we can find something here. Because we are looking for a cave. Yeah. Look at us. We are badass, man. I'm telling you, straight up. I am growing more and more fond of her every moment. With the twin blades and the bow, come on now. Come on, you got to give her a due. She deserves all the due. All the due. Let's get over here. All right. See if we can get down this mountain without breaking a leg or our heads. All right, so we're gonna head down this way. I don't know about you, but I mean, aside for the periodic lag that is popping up for us, I am having a blast with this list for sure. Now, I'm going to tell you that we're probably only touching about 30-40% of what the list is going to have for you, because yeah, there's so much other stuff that this list has, you know, all the SexLab stuff, all that type stuff that we're not going to touch or mess with. Oh god dang, I was about to start fighting. Is that's the labyrinthian? You hear that big crash? That's my footsteps catching up. So that is something you have to deal with quite a bit. And it's weird because it's kind of your footsteps go away, and then it gets very quiet, and then eventually it's like you land. So it's like you're floating, and then boom, you crash back to the ground. And it's like, what is up with that? See that? You hear that? So yeah, so it's kind of, I don't want to say it's not jarring as much as it is just kind of just an annoying thing. But again, like I said, you know what it is and you get used to it. All right, so we're gonna go up this way, and it's just crazy, man. It's just like I said, this is. So I'm not mad at the list at all. This quest, though, I'm just trying to do this quest, and it's just like I said, there's not a lot of stuff to go by. So I think this is where we're supposed to be. This is where we picked it. This is where we said, hey, on the map, right? So we're running right. Yeah, see? So this is the spot on the map that we hit. So and right now I'm not even facing the labyrinthian. So I'm facing something else. See, here we are. We're facing that direction. So I'm looking down at another structure, but there's more of our layers, so we can check over in this area too. But the cave is supposed to be around here somewhere, I would assume. And then where we want to keep checking is around in the mountain areas, right? For caves. And stay around the, around the ridge, these ridges here, these mountain ridges. And so, but again, to me, that's the kind of the. So if I had to say anything about this particular quest, that would be my biggest knock against it, right? It's kind of like, well, I'm not saying that you need to hold my hand and point me directly to where it is, but I need more than a cave with glowing mushrooms, right? Unless I know or unless I should know where to find glowing mushrooms, right? So where they happen to be, in abundance, and that's the area I should be looking at. So I feel like, those kind of quest markers where it sends you to an area, and then the whole area kind of like lights up on your map, and you're like, okay, this is the area I need to look in. I mean, oh, I love that climbing feature. Oh shoot, snap! All right, we're in trouble. And I need a better reticle. She's coming around to fight. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. And I don't want to leave girlfriend just fighting on her own. I got her. Don't let her run away. Whoa! I just jumped right off the wall. Reminds me of this time when I was running from the police back in my college days. And I jumped off of this second story of this parking garage. I didn't know it was the second story. I did not know. Okay? I thought it was the first story. I thought I was just jumping off of the, and came crashing down, and boom. Just, yeah, it didn't feel good. Tore up my knee a little bit. Oh, I kept running. But I had a nice little limp for a few days. You know what I'm saying? It was for about a week. So at least, if you can, if you can get up, rub, what do you say? Just brush yourself off and walk away from it. Just do one of those adventures you can laugh about 20, 30 years later. Remember that time you jumped off of the second level of that parking garage? I didn't mean to, but yeah. College. All right, see that little bit of lag. So that's what you have to contend with lists like these, just because the sheer size and all the. Oh, I can unlock it? Really? It's a depth, so I probably won't be able to. Okay, I can. Okay, so this is not a cave. Oh. I'm going to go down real quick. I want to see what's in here. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come down here. Maybe there's somebody out there that's going to be very unhappy with me. Oh, gosh. Did you see that? Did you see that? There was like 3 seconds of float time. I was just floating. I was defying gravity. Oh, okay. Either I was defying black gravity or gravity was glitching. I mean, it's the same result though. Oh snap! Look over there. Oh, there's a fight a brewing. Okay, first of all, let's do the smart thing. Something I've never been, you know, accused of often is doing the smart thing. Who are you shooting at? Hey,
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
okay. Oh, this is what you were shooting at. All right. Well, guess what? If you're not gonna clean up your mess, then I'll clean it up for you. All right, we gotta go find some caves. We gotta go find some caves, make ourselves useful. All right, so we're at Longlate's Insight. Long Leafs or Long Leafs? Insight is up ahead. All right, we done made it all the way back to the North Coast. Holy cow. Matter of fact, I mean, at some point, the Brinehammer, the wreckage of that, should be in sight at some point, right? There it is. That means we went way too far. Dawnstar's just down that way. All right, so we gotta backtrack. We gotta backtrack. Now I know what you're wondering. Am I cold? I don't know. I should be. I should be cold. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She's not dressed. I mean, I don't mind the way she's dressed. I just don't know that she's dressed for this weather, for coldness. All right, so what we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna call it here. We are now still in hunt, in search of, in search of our cave. Okay, we have established that we truly, truly are enjoying our time. Our time with this list. It's I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it one bit. Like I said, it's got a lot of additional features and things about it that we probably won't get a chance to explore. But so far, aside from this one quest, I have to admit, I mean, but we could have chosen to do anything else. I'm like determined to see if I can find this cave, right? And then so eh, the next session, I think I will use that to continue looking. And if we don't, we'll just move on to more Skyrim stuff, normal stuff that we were already have addressed. Here's the thing. You see this? We've already we've already been here. So now we're back to where places that we've been to already. So we got to basically really come up with a plan of action, figure out exactly where we need to go, what we need to do. I haven't used this thing here, which is interesting. But like I said, I'm having a blast really with the character. She's badass. She's, you know what I mean? We're taking things out. We're one-shotting things from afar. We are holding our own, and this twin blade is OP. This twin blade is OP. Yeah. So, again, guys, appreciate you guys being here. You know what to do. Leave a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. Okay? And then we'll see you next time. We're going to be pushing these out, trying to push them out. And then I don't know if I'm going to go with the shorter format. Today is a little bit of a rush. Normally I would record, save it, and then add on to it. But I think today I'm just going to hit this one up and then push it out as quickly as possible and try to, and maybe over this weekend, because of my schedule, just record, do a little couple of shorter recordings, push them out so at least we're getting some content out there for you guys, and we're keeping things going. I think right now in my list, I do want to hit back at some point once the viewership on the Crimson Desert stuff goes up a little bit more. Then I'll probably go back and try to get a couple more episodes of that one out. But right now, I think next up is going to be Fallout Wastelands mod list. And then we're probably going to be doing a little bit more of this one in Lyra. I really like Lyra as well, that mod list for Skyrim. I think they're both of these are turning out to be pretty cool. I know Lyra, I believe, is a Requiem list. I don't think this one uses Requiem. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at all at what it does. And I'm having a blast. All right, guys. So we will see you next time. All right. Peace.